Hi, my name is Sarah Woodwake, and I will be doing a toy analysis on a vintage 1990s toy made by Tupperware called the Shape-O. This toy can be used for multiple purposes, which is why it is appropriate for children ages 6 months and up. This toy has one handle on each side to make it easy to grip and pull apart. The shapes that are stored inside the ball are sized for child safety and are too large to swallow. The toy comes in red and blue with 10 yellow shapes, so this toy is not catered to any specific gender. For infants, this toy can be used as a rolling rattle. The toy has many open spaces for infants to grab and play with the toy. Toddlers can use the 10 pieces to match the shape on the toy to the hole on the toy, allowing them to identify shapes and develop coordination and dexterity. Each yellow shape has a number on one side with the corresponding number of dots on the other side to teach preschoolers number recognition and counting. So this one has a 2 on it, and there's 2 dots, one on this side and one on this side, associated with the number 2. There is no cultural association with this toy. However, if a child in a different country wanted to use this toy, and this child's culture or language did not use traditional American numbers, certain adaptations would be made that could be very easily developed. In order for infants to play with the toy, they need to have gross motor skills in trunk stability and balance, and appropriate upper extremity strength in order to sit up and handle the toy. Fine motor skills include proprioception and visual perception and motor perception in order to accurately reach and grab for the toy with their hands. The child needs to be able to use basic open hand grasp and a fist grasp to grasp the handle, and also a lateral pincer grasp in handling the yellow shape. Cognitive skills for this toy include shape recognition and matching skills with appropriate holes, as well as number recognition in order to use the number feature. The child also needs to be able to use sequencing skills in order to first grab the toy, pull the toy open, release the toy closed, pick up the yellow pieces, locate the correct hole, and place it in. There are several safety precautions associated with the Shape-O. First, although the yellow pieces are too large to be swallowed, the sharp edges can be harmful to a child if the pieces are placed inside the mouth or if they're stepped on. The sizes of the holes on the Shape-O are such that the child's arms and feet may be able to reach inside and get stuck. The spring-loaded center of the ball make getting arms and legs stuck between the ball, which may only cause minimal pain and damage to the child due to the safe, rounded edges. This toy corresponds with Piaget's pre-operational stage, since the toy is appropriate for children ages 2 to 7. During this stage, children use grouping techniques for problem solving and can also use language and begin to understand numbers and sequencing, which are essential skills in using this toy. This toy could correspond with solitary play, since the toy does not require group participation. A child could stay interested for a long time, just taking the shapes, moving around the ball, trying to find the correct hole, and placing it in. For a child with a higher mental capacity, they could try to put the shapes in the ball in order of number. So finding the shape number 1 first, locating hole number 1 and placing it in. Next, finding shape number 2, finding the hole and placing it in. This toy can also be used with cooperative play for organized activities that can be made up by the children. I've had this toy since I was very young, and I have very close siblings. We used to make up games and time each other to see who could put all the shapes in the ball in the fastest time. We also used to do it in partners and scramble and hide the shapes and then run back to the ball and put them in. So there's a lot of cooperative play that can be involved with this toy. Some of the social, emotional, and psychological aspects that should be considered when playing with this toy include feelings of frustration and failure when the child has trouble finding the correct hole for the shape. This toy must be used with the just right challenge in mind. Therapists and parents should not give this toy to children who do not have the physical or mental capacity to play with the toy, as this may lead to feelings of inadequacy or boredom. Overall, I would definitely recommend this toy for children ages 6 months and up. It can be used as a very basic toy, such as a rolling rattle, as previously described. It can also be used as a learning tool when children are learning shapes and numbers. Later in childhood, cooperative play can be developed and can foster positive social interaction. This has been my analysis of the Tupperware Shape-O. Thank you very much.